So a while ago, I made a video featuring this spot on Sombra, where you can throw your translocator up here, land a nice EMP on the corner, and I also mentioned another spot right around the corner, here. Well, this got me asking a lot of questions. Where else can I do this on the map? And then I started finding things like this. Yeah. Here's everything I found on King's Row and also Blizzard World. Starting from the attacker's side, I know this isn't really a spot, but I thought this was really funny. If you can pull off something like this, land on this high ground, it'd be nice to watch this opening, get a little scouting, maybe land a funny little hack off in this position. But the first real spot is going to be right here in this corner. Look up, get the head to just barely touch that circle, and then jump throw. And bam, look at this translocator spot. What's so special about this spot in particular is, one, it's very difficult to see from all angles, as you can tell. Right, and the only way you can see it is to really just look straight up when you get to this corner, which is very unlikely that opponents are going to do. And secondly, you can stand up here. Yeah, you can hack a Reinhardt just like this and start the engagement. It's very good, very fun, and pretty interesting. Alright, this one's a whole lot less useful, but shut up. It's cool. Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do with this spot. Maybe you cap the point, you set up a translocator like that, the Rhine starts coming in, and then you look for a hack like this as you fall. Not a bad strategy, just saying. Could work, but a little less useful. This one, oh, I love this one. This choke is super infamous. Pretty easy to hold stuff here. Bam, throw. Don't even need to jump. Look at that. You can do the exact same falling technique, but here I really prefer to drop and land a juicy EMP from the sky where no one's expecting it. Also, when you do this strategy, very important thing to try, make sure if you have another translocator online, you throw it right as you spawn, then you hit the EMP. Then you can retreat and you don't end up in a very wonky position. Just a little pro tip for you. And here's my last really cool spot on King's Row. We have line up here. Just make sure you're standing right on top of this crack. It's kind of hard to line up sometimes, but you'll do your best. And you want to throw your translocator so it hits this little metal thing right here, the dark side. So you're just going to look up, see this little nut right there. See that right there? Huh? You're going to aim slightly to the right of it and jump throw. Good chow. Easy peasy. This one's pretty lenient, but again, another nice spot. Really hard to find, and not a lot of people are going to be looking all the way up there for your translocator. Moving on to Blizzard World, we have first point defense between this box and barrel. You're going to look up, get the corner to just barely touch that icon, and then jump throw. From there, you're going to land on top, and this is another good falling hack or EMP spot where you can 1, 2, and land something nice, and ultimately land back onto this high ground, which is pretty cool. Another cheeky little EMP spot. This one is a little less useful, but I think it's kind of funny. Bang. Right here. Very hard to see the translocator and even harder to break, but what's so nice about it is you can teleport, EMP, and you can land back on this side, hitting all of this area over here, as well as all of this area over here. Now moving on to second point, we have one that's going to take a little bit of setup and is a little bit difficult. I definitely say practice this, but this wall, crouch, you're going to aim for, see that right there? Right here, throw. Yeah, this spot is a pain in the ass. Make sure you practice this one. You're probably not going to get it first try. Next spot, we're going to go next to this crystal, this pole, look a little bit above where the A is, where it ends, and jump throw. And you're going to see it lands right on top. And from here, you can translocate up and actually just stay here. Now, it's going to push you off just a little bit, but you're going to have to fight it. So just a little bit of S, a little bit of W, and then when you need to, you can go for the hack, or you can slide off and look for a nice EMP. Just be careful, you probably will not hit the supports if you go for the EMP on this side. That's all for second point, but third point we have a few interesting spots, all taking place at this big old gate right here. First spot, right up with this wall, look over here, and jump throw. Nope, jump throw. I didn't mean to land there, but you know, they're both pretty good spots. You know, you don't have to be very precise here, you can just kind of make your guess and jump. As you can see, they're all relatively landing up there. Again, you can't stand in that position, but you could look for a falling hack or a very nice EMP. You can also land a nice one from right here. Kobe. Nope. Kobe. There we go. Found it. Took me a few tries, but there it is. Yeah, this one's... I don't know what to say about this one. I don't know. It's just pretty interesting. And last but not least, you have this spot right here, which isn't a translocator spot, but it's actually a human spot. Did you know? You can stand on this. That's right. You can stand on this entire thing right here. It's a little bit finicky. It's going to try to push you off sometimes, but for the most part, you can just kind of vibe right here. And as a Sombra, invisible, get a really good area. No one's going to spy check that position. And yeah, easy clap dubs.
About you and how you've been treating me, and I thought, why do I love you?
The house creaks as the sun hits my blind eyes. I can feel the cold outside, so tell me what you see.